YouTube family, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, people. Yo, I got another crazy edition of Storytime featuring yours truly, your boy G Kirk. Hey, you know these stories be lit. But yo, check it out. Yo, shout out to DDG. But yo, I just want to tell him, bro, you not the only valedictorian on YouTube, bro. Yo, so by now y'all know from that when I almost became a felon story time, I used to be bad as hell. Yo, straight up, this what they used to do when they used to see me coming, boy. Yo, straight up, I got kicked out of 3 schools. 3 schools, yo. Like, I got kicked out of an elementary school, I got kicked out of a middle school, and I got kicked out of a high school, right? Just crazy. So like when I was in elementary school, I went to this elementary school called Raymond Elementary. It was in Massachusetts, right? I got kicked out. I was in school. And I ain't like the teacher, man. She wasn't a nice lady, right? Like I wore cologne one day and I'm a little kid. I'm in elementary school. She gonna tell me, you need to go home and take a bath. You got on too much cologne. Like what type of stuff is that to say to a little kid, man? What, I got to be like 6, 7 years old and you gonna tell me I stink basically? Like I got bad, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm smelling like cologne. It ain't like my underarms stink, like I got bad hygiene. So I ain't really like this lady. So one day, I put a pencil on the edge of my desk, just like this, and I karate chopped it. Hiya! Right? The pencil just, bam, hit the lady in the head. And she looks and she's like, Greg Kirk, get out of my class, right? So she kicks me out the class, puts me in the hallway, tells me to stand by the door. So I'm out there standing by the door for like 5 minutes, but I look down and there's another door leading right outside to the playground. So what does Greg Kirk do? He looks through the window, sees class continuing without me. So I was like, man, I'm not about to stand here. I'm about to go play on the playground. So I went out and started playing on the playground. Of course, they come looking for me and I'm on the playground. So they kick me out. Expulsion. From elementary school, I end up going to this school called Avon Middle School. It was in Avon, Massachusetts, right? And man, I don't know why, man. For some reason, people just always like just had a problem with me. Like I used to collect baseball and basketball cards, and this little white kid, he just always used to try to bully me. You know what I'm saying? So like he tried to take my cards, and He was pushing on me, so I told my dad. My dad was like, yo, if somebody puts their hands on you, you knock their ass out. So I told the principal, yo, if this little kid keeps on messing with me, putting his hands on me, my dad told me to knock him out. And the principal was like, nah, you gonna listen to me? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna listen to my father. You not my father. My dad told me what to do, so you need to tell the little boy, keep his hands off of me, right? So from there, the principal just had a vendetta with me because I'm a kid in middle school and I'm engaging in an argument with an adult. So they started sending home progress reports, right? So one time they sent a progress report with me and they were handing the progress reports to me in a nice little envelope, Gregory Kirk, right? So one day they give me the progress report and I'm waiting for the bus. I open the progress report. I'm like, I want to see what they talking about. You know, it was addressed to me. I want to know what y'all gonna tell my parents, right? So I pop the envelope and the teacher sees it and goes and tells the principal. So the principal pulls me in his office and he got a nervous twitch in his eye, right? So he's sitting there and he's like blinking like this, like, Mr. Kirk, why did you open up this letter, right? That joke was so funny to me, man, and I was ignorant as hell. I'm like, man, they actually pulling me into the office to talk to me about opening a letter that has my name on it, even though it was to my parents. Like, I want to see what it says before they see what it says. So I responded to him. I started blinking too. I opened it because it got my name on it. They kicked me out. The craziest kick out of them all happened when I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, right? I started going to a school, and man, just for some reason, nobody liked me. Like, my mom's sister was married to Marvin Hagler, so she had a check, you know what I'm saying? And she always used to keep me fresh, man. Tommy Hilfiger this, Nautica that, like J. Crew this, Adidas this, Nike this. Like, yo, I used to be fresh, right? So everybody used to hate on me. So like, after Christmas one year, I come back, I got on some fresh Timbs, man. I mean fresh. They fresh out the box. First time I ever put them on, I wore them to school. So I'm walking down the hallway, and this coach named Coach Campbell, who I really feel like he ain't like black people like that, but he's pushing a projector cart down the hallway, and he just bangs into the back of me, right? And then just kept going down the hall. Didn't say excuse me, didn't apologize, nothing, bro. So I look at the back of my Timbs, and there's a line across the back of my Timbs. He scuffed up my brand new Timbs, bro. That junk just made me go from 0 to 100. So I was like, yo, you ain't gonna apologize? You ain't gonna say excuse me? And he looked at me like, Nigga, I'll hit you again. And that was the wrong thing to do. It was the wrong thing to do, man. And I just went off. I was like, mother effer, you think you just gonna hit me and just keep rolling? Mind you, I'm in like the ninth, I think I was in the 9th or 10th grade. 10th grade, right? So he brings me to the office. And I had already knew, because like I said, I used to get in trouble all the time. So like, my principal had already told me, one more strike, you're out. So when dude brought me to the office, he told me to stay into the office. I was like, man, I wouldn't tell him my name. He was like, so he was calling me John Doe. He was like, we got a John Doe in the office. Ain't John Doe's like dead bodies? But anyway, we got a John Doe in the office. He went to go look for my principal. But I was like, I want to go find my principal myself so I could try to explain to him before this dude put some lies in his ear about how the situation went down. So I get ready to walk out of the office, and the resource officer, this racist dude named Officer Tyler, gonna grab me by my arm. I was like, man, if you don't get the off of me, right? They arrested me. So not only did I get kicked out of the school, I got arrested, man. I was only 16, bro. They said I was disturbing a public place, bro. Then I had a calculator on me, right? They ran the calculator to see if it was a stolen calculator, man. It's January. This dude left me in the back. I ain't had no jacket on. He left me in the cop car behind the school for like 30 minutes with the door open. I was freezing. It was crazy, man. It's crazy. Super. But the one thing that I will say, the highlight of this story is that through all my craziness, when I left that first elementary school, I went to a private Christian preparatory school, and I got a little picture. I'm gonna post it so y'all can see it, right? And I was the valedictorian, yo. Like, I used to win all these spelling bees. Like, I was always a real smart dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that brain power, man. But like, I was winning there. So I graduated valedictorian from that school. And then like, once I got kicked out of Lovejoy, like, I was down for a little while. You know, it's like I didn't take my GED until probably like 10 years later. But I ended up getting a GED. Then I went to college and got a bachelor's degree and went on to get a master's degree. So like, even though I was kicked out of all those schools and was bad, I still recovered and made the best out of a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? And now it's crazy because the school that I got kicked out of and the county that I was so bad in, I actually worked with kids in that county. So it's kind of like a full circle, the circle of life. Like it's like full circle. Like I came all the way back around. Like they call me the poster child. Like it's crazy to be in that school, in those same hallways where I used to be like raising ruckus, just like going crazy. And now I actually like work in that school. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got a picture. I'll show y'all a picture that I took in the library of that school. So don't ever give up. Don't ever feel defeated. Even if you bad as hell, you could be good as hell. I'm a good guy now. I used to be a bad guy. Now I used to be a bad boy, but now I'm a good guy. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Man, continue to tune in to Just the Kirks. We growing. We on the road to 1K. I need y'all help. Keep subscribing. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your cousins, tell your brothers, tell your sisters, tell everybody. Tell them to come join up with the family. Watch us as we grow on the road to 1K. All right? I love y'all. See y'all soon.